our seat here at the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland as the Cavaliers look to grab a win here at home. Well, guys, for the Philadelphia 76ers, they come in off a loss to Milwaukee at the BMO Harris Bradley Center, and that was a real body blow for them. They got taken apart both offensively and defensively.
And guys, just look at the turnover stats in that game. You're not going to win giving it up as many times as they did.
Not unless you play an even tougher brand of defense on your end and force more turnovers for the other side. That's the only way you're going to get that thing squared away.
We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Noel is out there with Hollis Thompson. Then there's Okafor. Then there's Allen Iverson. Now here's Thompson. Iverson. Smith with the defensive effort.
You know, it was a bit of a roller coaster year for Mo Williams. I mean, he had that 50-point breakout game, but then later traded away to the Hornets.
Williams with the ball. Iverson covering. Mozgov a screen on Iverson. 5 to shoot. Williams passes to Thompson. Some nice passing by Cleveland here, and there's a whistle. That's going to go on Timothy Mozgov. That's his first foul. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. It's Okafor atop the key. Mozgov with the steal. Outside Williams. Picked by Mozgov. Thompson with it. Now Okafor defending. Pass to Mozgov. And Thompson kicks to Mozgov. And Okafor with the block. And they'll keep possession. Thompson with the bucket. Little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. And of course, Mo Williams, Clark, shipped to the Hornets for their playoff push and helped out there.
I thought overall, Kevin, Mo had a really strong year given his age. Probably his most productive season since his early 20s.
Well, the plan has been obvious now, Clark, for a while. The 76ers really loading up on young players, letting them see a lot of minutes, and they're hoping it's going to bear some fruit, as you like to say, coming up.
Exactly, and it will in time because they've accumulated some really nice young talent, Kevin.
And with the 76ers, it's not just on the floor that they have stifled the progress. That they've taken 2 top picks knowing they would sit out a full year just to rehab injuries.
He's so tough to guard. He can fake you one way and then just spin right by you.
Pass to Okafor. Thompson outside. Noel against Thompson. The feed to Thompson. Releases. Uses the glass to drop it in.
You know, one thing few people talk about with the Sixers, this plan of building through the draft and with young players, what if it actually works to their benefit? Then it would become a copycat strategy because we know in the NBA, it's a herd mentality if something works.
So it's the Cavaliers now. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The pass to Iverson. Noel against Thompson. Noel dishes to Iverson. And the rejection by Smith. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. And it's denied. But they recover it. The 76ers trail by 4. Iverson outside. Down low. Here's Noel. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. Shots good by Williams.
Boy, you got to love that assist by LeBron.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Kicks to Noel. Thompson for the triple. Thompson with the rebound.
Really just struggling here in the first few minutes. 5 attempts with only 1 falling.
James against Thompson. LeBron passes to Smith. And Thompson sends it back. Iverson right side. Connects on the 17-footer.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Let's send it over to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach David Blatt. Doris?
He told me he's very pleased with how his team's play has progressed throughout the season so far, saying we're finding our roles and doing all the small things that separate good teams from average teams. I hope we can keep this going. Guys?
All right, Doris, thanks. Now Williams, following the miss by J.R. Smith from deep. Mozgov kicks to Thompson. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
He's one of the best in the league at that. Even with just a tiny sliver, he always seems to find a way to get it up and in.
Williams with the block. Picked by Mozgov. Williams attacking. Jacks up a 3. Goes back up, and he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. Second free throw, no good.
Mozgov, guys, was specifically sought after by his coach, Dave Blatt. Remember, Mozgov was a favorite of his from when Blatt coached the Russian national team.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Thompson. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Williams. Feeds it to Smith. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
The 76ers trail by 7. Boozer a screen on Smith. Iverson dishes to Boozer. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That one on Mozgov. Mozgov and Blatt with a close connection from their international play. Mozgov was a big part of taking home a bronze medal. Remember Clark back in 2012 with Blatt?
Yeah, exactly. In Russia, and now again with the Cavs, Mozgov is showing that Blatt has great confidence and trust in his ability, and that's wonderful for a player.
Jefferson's checked in for Mozgov. And it's Smith missing.
His touch has disappeared on him this quarter. He just hasn't been able to get it going.
Allen Iverson on the wing. Screen by Boozer. Smith against Iverson. Covington passes to Holmes. Baseline J on the way. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Stolen by Boozer. To the middle, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Here's Cannon. Passes it to Holmes. And here's Covington from the arc. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here's Dellavedova. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. On the wing, James. 5 on the clock. Picked by Varejau. Goes back up, and the jumper is good. Varejau's got his first points of the game.
Where's the box out? Some easy second chance opportunities there.
Those kinds of mistakes drive me crazy and will absolutely derail a team's chance to win.
Holmes, James covering. Back to Iverson. And the rejection by Smith. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. So both teams making some changes here. Clock is at 3. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. With this chance, let's show you the league's most intimidating shot blocking defenses from last season. Fourth, the 76ers.
They've got a number of guys that can deny you when you take that ball inside. That's why they're one of the best shot blocking teams in the league, at least they were last year, because they worked well together and they made it a priority.
Philadelphia's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Cannon. They set the pick. He kicks it to Stauskas. The 3. Can't get it to go.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing it up on the glass.
Here's Cannon. Boozer up top. Pass to Holmes. Here's Cannon.
And guys, the first year for David Blatt, he was second-guessed at every turn. And that happens when you are picked to make the finals, but also when you coach LeBron James.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. He misses the free throw. Grant, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And he sinks the second. There's 1:38 left to play here in the first. Dellavedova kicks to Cunningham. It's stolen by Stauskas. To the inside. Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point land. Nothing yet going outside. Here is Cunningham. There's the dish to Dellavedova. Cunningham passes to Cowan. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. And for Black, Greg, everyone did wonder if he would be the right fit early. As the season wore on and the Cavs got tougher, those questions, Clark, went away.
Yeah, and I think most people forget that he's an iconic coaching legend overseas.
Good point, yeah.
So coaching is coaching. Sure, it's not the NBA, but this guy brought a pedigree and resume that was quite substantial.
The 76ers making a switch here. Sampson's checked in, uncovered, no luck. So Cleveland will take it the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
They were just locked really in a zone from a team defense standpoint, and nobody ever got stuck on an island. There was always somebody providing help, and the communication was tremendous.
And that was the key, Greg, the communication and the teamwork. You can't play good rotating defense if you're not communicating and on the same page. They were doing all of that at a high level.
Cleveland leading by 4. Dishes it to Cunningham. And that one goes long.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Here's Cannon. He dishes it to Boozer. Got a hand on it. And we reached the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers lead by 4. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.